Let me know if you can hear me now. What's up, people? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Make sure this volume is correct. As tradition, let's go ahead and check YouTube. Make sure that we're live. Hope that you guys are having a great Friday. I'm having a good Friday, guys. I want to give you guys a quick live what's going on with the channel, updates, what we got coming up, and everything looking good on the YouTube live. All right. What we got going on with the channel, what's coming up, and you can see in the thumbnail, hotspots are coming back. Hotspots are coming back. What's up, Biggs? What's up, Tech Flood? What's up, Aaron? 76. Hope you guys are doing well this Friday. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let a couple of more people come in. OTC TV 24 Media. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's up, Mac Daddy? 547. What's good? Chicago VR. What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? Come on in, people. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about it. Talk about it, be about it. Those hotspots coming up, coming back. What's up, Vince? Coming back. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get another 15 seconds to see if everyone is in. Yes, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up, people. Let YouTube know that we are live. The more times you hit the thumbs up, the more the algorithm go ahead and send out the invite to people. What's up, Lopez? Robert, what's up? So, all right, guys. So I know it's lunchtime here, Central Time. I don't know what time it is with you guys. I got to do a Zoom meeting in a few hours. So go ahead and knock this live out. Give you guys an update with the channel. So if you're watching it live or if you're watching it on the replay, it started off. What's up, Tadal? It started off with the intro. And that is, guys, that is my basically video course that where I chronologically show you guys how I was able to get to six figures, different methods that I use, things that I learned over the years. If you are a fan of the channel and you've been following the channel, you know every New Year's, what's up, Andy? Every New Year's I do sort of like a prediction or I'm not gonna say a resolution, but I kind of like forecast what I want to do. So about 2 years ago, I say, look, unlike most YouTubers that say, all right, I want X amount of subscribers, I want to put out X amount of videos. I say, you know what, guys? When the streaming space at that time was really talking about, you know, selling hotspots and IPTV and all that, I said, I want to learn more about finance. And I started that journey 2 years ago. And last year, I was able to make my first six figures. So some of the things I was talking about 2 years ago was learning about how to leverage credit cards, velocity banking, you know, getting familiar with tax codes and all kind of stuff, you know. So I started off slowly, but over that course, I learned many things. I learned how to fix credit, repair credit, turn it into a business. I learned how you can use the internet to make money, leverage different things in your life. I learned about things that I wasn't even aware of, how people was making money. And so in true form, what I did was I put that together in a video course. And also, if you follow the channel, you know, the hotspots, last year and the year before last, AT&T taking the SIM cards, getting the tablet plan. It was popping, guys. It was popping. Unlimited data. I made some videos showing people how to get the numbers that you needed to get better speeds and stuff like that. Selling that video for $25 and stuff. And so that's how I started this video course thing with that. Put a lot of people on. A lot of people made money. AT&T shot it down. Me being true to myself, doing some research, find out other ways how to sell it. And I was selling those videos, two methods, Sprint method, Verizon method. Those videos I was selling for $100. So what I decided to do when I got at this crossroad, I was like, look, I got all this information. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna make an investment because you know I'm big in telling you guys invest in yourself. I'm making investment in some software, pay some companies and stuff, and I put together a video course that showed you basically some of the things that I'm doing to make money, things that I'm looking to do to make money, how you can fix your credit and stuff like that. And you know, the video course was $200, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead to put people on. I'm gonna drop it to $65. So for a limited time, guys, I don't know how long it's gonna last. Selling it for $65, and that $100 video about the hotspots that's included in that $65. I went ahead and threw those videos in there for free. All right, so that's the video course. I still have to do the review of the 2021 Ram Laramie that I brought, guys. I kind of, what's up, D Johnson? I kind of teased that out. So basically next week, I'm going to do a video, guys, of how I brought Amos. I tell you, you're not late. We're just getting started. How I was able to buy a 2021 Laramie Ram Southwest package during the pandemic. Never went to the dealership. The only time I met my salesperson is when he delivered the car. So how I was able to go through that process, buy a 2021 fully loaded Ram during the pandemic. So, and then of course the review of the vehicle, the ins and the out. You know, I'm a tech guy, so you know, it got that tech in there. It got that beautiful 12-inch screen up and up, looking like a Tesla screen up and up. So I'm gonna do that next week. What's up, Kilo? Gonna do that next week. Yesterday, I did a review of Atrix IPTV. Next Friday around this time. So go to my let me back up. Go to my YouTube page, find that video, Atrix TV. If you ever go to someone's YouTube page on their channel, their home channel page, got a little search bar. Just search in Atrix TV. And you're going to see our Atrix service, and you're going to see that video. Comment on that video, like that video, and share that video, because next Friday, the owner of that service is giving away 3 months of service to some individuals. What's up, Hustler? So that's next Friday. We're going to do another live. We're going to use TubeBuddy Random Picker to give away 3 months of the Atrix service. And that service have VOD, so you get all of your movies. Of course, they have live TV and pay-per-view. And of course, you have your TV shows and stuff right there. What's up, B-Love? So next Friday, tune in. So find that video after this live. Comment, like, share, and make sure that you subscribe. And we're going to pick a winner or a few winners. I'm going to plug into him, and he's going to give you all the details you need to go from there. All right, so we got the video course out the way. Next week, going to do the review on the Ram. I know Biggs was asking me, man, all these videos, man, when you going to do the review of the truck? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do that next week. Also next week live, we're going to give away those 3 months of Atrix service. Hey, Miss Monique. So we're doing that next week. Now, drum roll, please. All righty, the hotspots are coming back, and yes, it's through AT&T. So, you know me, I keep the plug in the phone, baby. I keep the plug in the phone. And one of the things the plug was telling me is that I was working with a company, Blue Label, and we was able to get a contract with AT&T. And through that contract, we was able to sign people up. So it's a simple process. You got your SIM card. Put it in, you put it in your device, and you got, I think it was up to 400 gigs. And you went to 4 the limit right there. And the hotspots are going to be a little different this time. Okay, Miss Octavia, yes, I'm gonna do a review of the truck next week. The hotspots this time is going to be a little different. Last time, got the SIM card, put it in the device, 400 gigs. You went over there, AT&T shut it down. This time, you're going to have to get the device, all right? So it's going to be a little bit more complicated because it's going to be a certain device, but there's different plans. I think that's like a 200 gig plan, a 400 gig plan, a 700 gig plan, and possibly maybe an unlimited plan. But so far, the key is the trick is you got to use their hotspot. So I got a hotspot on the way. I'm going to test it out for a few days. Excuse me. I usually test out hotspots, guys, for at least a month. But since this going off of AT&T towers, I'm not going to test it all day long. So what we're looking at financial-wise, out of pocket is at least $100. I think he says like $120 for the hotspot, and then it might be like $70 for $70 or whatever plus shipping or whatever for the plan. That's what we're looking at right now. Don't hold me to it, but that's what we're looking at right now. So you get your hotspot, one-time payment of $170 or $190, one-time payment, and then after that, anywhere from $65 to $80 a month for your plan, depending on the plan you get. So excited about the hotspots coming back because, believe it or not, man, I had so many customers on that Blue Label panel, and when that went down, man, it broke my heart. Not because I lost money, excuse me, guys, not because I lost money from my clients, because I teach you guys what? Multiple lines of income. But it broke my heart because I would hear stories like, hey, on here, I'm Tech. In the business world, I'm Donald. Hey, Donald, when look at it, look, I already hear Jim Mac laughing. Donald. Hey, Donald, when the hotspot's coming back, I was like, look, they're gone. Had a mother that basically, because of childcare, she had to stay home and work, and because of the pandemic also. But even with the opportunity to go back to work, because her kids was out of school, she had to stay home, and her area, the internet was so high. See, a lot of you who live in a metropolitan area or urban area, you guys, kind of take advantage of, broadband and resources, and like where I live at, I can get a fiber line, you know what I'm saying? But people in a rural area like my sister, Mississippi and stuff like that, man, they literally got to get a satellite put in their yard, and they got to pay like ridiculous prices, like $200, $300 a month for internet, and then it's with a cap. So, yeah, Miss Octavia, it is less than $220. And so that hotspot plan that we had was a godsend to a lot of people. And so now we're going to be able to bring it back. It's going to be a little different. It might be a little hectic because it's going to be some shipping and stuff involved, in the way that the mail service is now. It's not going to be perfect. But I said all that to say this, but it's coming back. And that's a great thing. That's a good thing. It's coming back. And hopefully this time when it comes back, we can get more people on and more people can have reliable internet. Because trust me, man, I went to my sister's house one time and stayed out there for a couple of days. And the way her internet work is that, boom, that thing be moving, bro. Moving. But after like 12 gigs, it drops down to nothing. I mean, it drops down to nothing, man. After 12 gigs, it dropped down. I'm like, y'all paying $180 for this? They're like, yeah, the first 12 or 16 gigs, you good. But after that, they drop your speed. When I say you drop your speed, I'm talking about watching YouTube in like 480. I'm talking about watching YouTube in like 480. Like it's like watching an old Atari game. So that's where we at. My throat and stuff. What's up, Mad Money? My throat and stuff, guys. If you hear me like coughing or whatever, just having some issues. Had to make a trip to the ER a couple of days ago. So anything, my doctor thinks it's anything from allergies to asthma. So I've been dealing with that. So I'm so excited. You guys have any questions? My feed's still breaking up. I don't know. It's not telling me. It's not telling me that I got a bad feed, J Mac. Let me know, guys, if my feed breaking up. You might have to press refresh on your end because everything looking good right here. But you guys have any questions? I know I got like a lot of DMs about double agent, DA streams, and all of that. He's gone. We already know the game. Those of us that are in the game, we already know the game. Always have a backup. Have a backup to the backup. Some of the best services go down. Some of you was emailing me last night, inboxing me last night that you was getting a email from a company posting as DA stream. So I contacted him and he was like, no, that's not him or whatever. So if you get an email of a company claiming that and this company right here, the email that my subscriber sent me, it was multiple people sent me the screenshot. This email had Prime hosting on there, but it had like the URL was DA streams or whatever. That's not him. Now, I don't know who it is doing it or how they got your email or whatever, but you know how this game is in the IPTV world. You ever know how this game is? I feel like this. If a company is going to portray themselves as another company, then can you really trust them when it comes down to a problem? I'm gonna say that again. If a company is gonna lie to you up front, can you really trust them on the back end? So think about that. So if you got the email and you signed up with them, I'm telling you that's not DA Streams. He's gone. He's shut down. Whenever he decide to do something else, or if he ever decide to do something else, or whatever direction he go in life, you're going to know that it's from him. All right, you're going to know that it's from him. And that's why I tell you, again, being repetitive, have a backup to the backup. And if you are here in these streets making money, have multiple lines of income. All right, so let me get back to the questions. Octavia, can we opt for FedEx or UPS shipping? Yes, let me see something right quick. Again, excuse me. See something right quick. So this is where you're going to go. I'm just waiting for it to populate before I share it. I'm going to be selling it on my website that's connected to my LLC. And so something must be going on with my internet because it's not even populating. Can't even open up another tab. So Hustler, you might be right, man. Something going on with my internet. All right, here we go. So you're gonna go to here. Let me share this. You're gonna go to connected to the source, and whenever I get the device set up, you're gonna go right here, and I'm just choosing on a random device. We're sold out at all of this, so we don't have all of that. But when you go to add to cart, it should give you. Let me go to checkout. It should, Mr. Octavia, give you different shipping options, you know. So yes, it should give you different shipping options. I do have it connected to UPS. So you should be able to overnight it and stuff like that. So this is the website that you're going to go to, connected to the source. Now, this right here is the video course, how to get multiple lines of income. Just run you guys through this right here. This is the intro. You can see it's $65. It's 1 hour on-demand video, 18 downloadable resources, meaning all of the templates and stuff that you need, the importance of credit and credit repair, how to acquire skills and leverage them, and then the not so secret way that I'm making money right now. And let me see if I can go and just share something with you guys right quick. Let me go to my primary page. All right, that's my primary page. I can get to the course right quick. And I also have a separate video for $20 how to get an LLC. Basically, just walk you through the steps of how I got my LLC. Every state is different, but this covers the basics of what you're going to need. Let me come right here. Order, sales, students, course, time, certificate. I want to get to the video drives, the courses together. But you're going to get certified after you finish. You're going to get that. These are the courses. You're going to get an intro. You're going to have like the credit. You see right here on this right-hand side, all of this is stuff that you can basically go ahead and download. So the websites, the letters that you need, you just cut and paste the videos and stuff right here. This video right here is 23 minutes. The first module alone is 23 minutes, guys. The how to acquire skills is 14 minutes, where I show you where you can go. You can go to Google Skills. You can take some classes right there from the comfort of your own home in a couple of hours, depending on what course you take. You can be Google certified, and then I show you exactly where to take that certification, take those skills, give you tips on how to build your portfolio, and basically teach you how you can work your way up to charging people $709 an hour. This is it's an excellent course. The reason why I decided to do this course is, like, you see this right here, this video course right here, my funnels, my sale page, my ads. If you've seen it on Facebook, you follow me on Facebook, all of those things, I pay people a lot of time to do a lot of that stuff. And I do a lot of stuff myself, but I pay people a lot of time to do that stuff for me, so they're making money. So this right here teach you how you can learn how to do that stuff and how you can get money from people like me. Absolutely awesome. And of course, in there, my next steps, you can see right here how you can buy a home without going to the bank. So this is, it's called subject 2. This is my next steps of what I'm going to be doing, how to make money. And this is all of the information right here that you need to download, all the documents and stuff. And in this video, I go into depth about this. So once again, people, man, there you have it. I mean, we got a lot of stuff going on right here. Roger says DA should stay in the shadow. The guy was on other YouTube shows, had his own channel similar to Gears. Yeah, I mean, yeah, man, big risks, big rewards. Yeah. Entrepreneurship, big risk, big rewards, entrepreneurship. And that's why I teach you guys multiple lines of income and how to protect yourself. Now, some people might want to know if DA in any kind of trouble, legal trouble, anything like that. I'm gonna let him speak on that. You know, per my conversation, he good. You know, my conversation, he's good. He kind of positioned himself in a way to where he don't have to worry about that in the immediate future. That is my understanding. But that there is some moves that he has to make and some things he have to do. So that's it with DA, man. Will he be back at IPTV? I don't think so. Just based off my conversation with him, I don't think so. Will he be making other moves? Yes. I talked to him. That's the great thing, is that whenever I'm able to get in touch with him, I talk to him just as I teach other people how to make money, and I teach other people things to do, kind of brainstorm and kind of, you know, a little coaching with him. Going to try to take his brand to another level. So he got some other things in the work that he's going to be doing. But yeah, I would encourage you guys to do 2 things right when we end this live show. I want you to write down how much money you want to make by the end of next week. Have realistic goals. Number 1, write down how much money you want to make by the end of next week. What I said last week? By the end of next week, I want you guys to write down how much money you want to make. Realistic goal. So to me, a realistic goal is by the end of the week, based on what I'm doing now, I want to make an extra $300. So if I'm making $1,000 a week, I want to make an extra $300 next week. Now, that's what I want you to do. Write down how much more you want to make by the end. You welcome, Mac Daddy. By the end of the week next week. Second thing I want you to do after this live show is write down what steps I can do to get that $300, that extra $300. This is why this is important, right? Watch this. Pull out the old trusty calculator, guys. This is why it's important. So if I'm looking at, because next week is going to be the first week of the month, right? So if I make an extra $300 next week times 4, if I can repeat that for the next 4 weeks, I just made $1,200. What's $1,200 for you in a month? I'm gonna say it again. What can $1,200 do for you in a month? What's $1,200 to you or for you in a month? $1,200, that's a house note. That might be 2 car notes for some people, depending on the vehicle you have. What's $1,200? So if your goal is to make, and I'm saying have realistic expectation, at the end of this live, say how much more money you want to make by the end of next week. If your goal is to make an extra $300, that's about $1,200 a month. The second thing is how you're going to make that. Now, that's the hard part. That's where people get stuck, because it's easy to say $1,200 out your mouth. You're like, all right, Tech, where that money is going to come from? Let's say you don't have any skills. You don't have any idea of how to make that next week. So Monday morning, or starting Saturday or Sunday morning, what I would do is I will post on my Facebook, my Instagram, my Twitter, and we say, hey, I will reprogram your Fire Stick and put the best movie apps out there, or maybe even tell them IPTV. Now, this is not you buying a Fire Stick and reselling it. This is you putting yourself out there and say, I will program your Fire Sticks, reprogram your Fire Stick, or program your Fire Stick and put the best movie APKs or IPTV on there. Okay, this is what you can do. 35 times 4 equals 140. 140 times 2 equals 280. So if you can get 4 people, right, within 2 days, 5 days in a work week, right? So if you can get 4 people within 2 days, all right, you're almost there. You just got to repeat that. You got 2 more days to get 4 more people. Then you at $280. That's only thing that requires you doing is watching videos, finding a file length store, right? Actually going to the individuals and get that Mac Daddy. Mac Daddy, I talked about the email earlier too. Actually go and get the Fire Stick, reprogram the Fire Stick, repeat that twice, get 4 people, a total of 8 people, you had 280. So you basically like $20 away from your goal, extra $300 a week. And that's with no skills. Now watch this, guys. I love doing this because this is how my mind works. This is part of how I generate multiple lines of income. I tell myself this is what I want to do. I don't know where to get started. I want more money, but I don't know where to get started. What skills do I have? If I'm watching YouTube and I see streamers and people programming stuff or whatever, I tell people, you have knowledge you don't even know about. You can even monetize your life. Every video starts with me saying what? Hey, If you want to support the channel, check out my ebook, The Man That Set Himself on Fire. What it is, that is the ebook about when I accidentally set myself on fire, that tells the story of that day that leads up to another book that's unpublished of my whole life. That is an experience that I had that I monetized. And you don't have to be a prolific writer or anything like that. Put it down on paper or pay someone or ask someone to help you do it. You have skills you can monetize. So back to how you want more money, right? So let's say $35, right, times 2 people. My math all messed up, guys. $35 times 2 people, $70, all right? So you got $70. A fire stick is what? $50. So 70 minus 50. You're gonna have about $20. You buy your fire stick. All right. You buy your fire stick for $50. You still got $20 left over. You program that fire stick and you sell it for $110. All right. You program the fire stick, you sell it for $110 plus your $20. You at $130. At $130, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna minus $50 from that $130. All right. So that leaves me with $80. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna sell that, do the fire stick again. I'm gonna add $110 to the $80. I'm at $190. Just keep repeating until you hit that $300 goal. Now, if this is your first time doing it, that $300 might not be your goal. That $100 might be your goal. That $190 might be your goal. But I'm telling you how you can have absolutely no skills up front and you can make money. And the reason why I use fire sticks and IPTV and stuff like that, because a lot of our audience is into streaming. And so those are the things you can do. Now, if you really want to scale it up, I'm about to give you guys, man, I shouldn't tell you guys this, man. I get live, I be running my mouth, I be telling you guys everything, man. Be telling you guys everything. And the thing about it is, when I sell a program, some people that don't understand business, they be like, oh, there go another YouTuber selling something. If you one of my subscribers and you part of the Toilet Flushing team, if you not monetizing something, man, please unsubscribe to me, because that means that I'm not doing my job. Because the first thing I tell you guys is that it's my job is to come out with a product that's going to better your life, and hopefully that product either save you money or help you make money. Notice when I came out with the IPTV, when I came out with the hotspots, I had 2 pools of people who wanted to save money, meaning if you wanted to buy directly from me, and a video for resellers. Resellers, if you want to learn how to resell it so you can make money or save money. The reason why I do that is my belief is that if I'm saving you money or if I'm helping you make money, that's putting disposable income in your pocket. That way, when I come out with another product, like I'm dropping this video course, when I come out with another product, you're going to say, man, all the money I made with tech, all the money I saved with tech last time, I'm about to drop this money. Why? Because now you got money you can drop, money that you can save or money that you done made based off the things that I taught you. And that's how the economy works, man. Money goes around in circles. As long as I'm giving you value, then you're going to spend. So people that be like, oh, you trying to sell something else or whatever, if you're not monetizing something, that means I'm not teaching you. And so that way, this channel is not for you. I tell you guys, I don't do this for a hobby. When I turn on these lights and I turn on this camera, I'm here to make money. Now, if I can teach people something and I can hang out and make friends or whatever, internet friends or whatever, I'm all good with that. But at the end of the day, tech, as I always say, I'm here to make money, guys. And I'm here to show you how you can make money or save money also. All right, I digress because I know y'all want to know. All right, Tech, you lost your train of thought. What you about to say? What was you about to say? My wife is an LPN. She's about to go be a RN. So she's a nurse. She's in the nursing field. All right. So she got 2 more years left before she becomes an RN. Me, I invest in myself. I listen to hours and hours of podcasts, hours and hours of inspirational videos. I listen Of course, I listen to things that show up my fate, and I read, guys. I read books. This is how you get the knowledge. The other day, I stumbled across a gentleman that basically was talking about healthcare. Now, this is a freebie. This not in the video course. It's just for you to do your research. He's doing like 1.2, or he's doing 2.1 mil a year. And this is what he's doing. He basically hires RNs, LPNs, CPAs, right? He hired them, and then he go out and he find clients. So if your child is sick, let's say your child have a tube that had to be fed through a tube, or you have a child that has some type of muscle disease or something, or you have someone that needs to be sick with, anyone that need medical care that's not in a nursing home, that's sent home, long time care need to be provided to them at home. What he do is he go out and he hire nurses, CPAs, or wherever they need is, he hire individuals to go to their home. And what he do is he charge Medicare. Here's the genius. He's not a nurse. He's not a doctor. You don't need a degree. The only thing you need is a license. All right. In some states, it's two licenses or 2 permits or whatever you need. He called it a license. It's about $10,000 to get started. Okay. It's about $10,000 to get started. But then with 2 clients within your first year, if you just get 2 clients, just billing Medicaid every week for them, at the end of the month, you're making $40,000-$50,000, depending on the client you need, right? To make that type of money, then they gotta be skilled. But at the end of the month, well, I say the month, at the end of the year, you're making $40,000 to $50,000 just with 2 clients. That's on autopilot. That's profit. That's after you pay your nurses. That's after you pay your accountant and all of that. That's profit with just 2 people, and you scale it up to 4 people. Basically, the only thing you have to do is be a salesperson, go to the family, get referrals, and then contract with the nurses, contract with the CPAs, and be like, hey, you take care of this person. I'm gonna pay you $20 an hour. So today you're sitting with X, or you're writing up this for me. I'm gonna pay you X. Get a contract, blase. You good to go. Put your business on autopilot. Why did I bring that up? If you want to take it to the next level, there's things like that exist. All right, taking a bathroom. Don't nobody have $10,000. Just like I did the Fire Stick, man. Put it in your mind. What do I want to do? I want to, let's say you want to do that business, but I need $10,000. All right. My credit's not up to par. Why? Because the fastest way to get capital, guys, the fastest way to get capital is to what? Is to go ahead, have good credit, and go get a loan from the bank. That's the fastest way to get capital, okay? But most of us have bad credit. And if you watch the intro video, I tell you like the story of my life, right? I tell you what I've been through, the things that I've been doing in life, and how I got into the position that unfortunately I was in a couple of years ago. I've been homeless, I've been incarcerated, and incarceration, that's a whole nother story. If you guys want, we could go into that, another day. Of how basically in Louisiana there's a law called a habitual offender law, basically like the 3 strikes law, where you could get life in jail. And in 1 month I got 3 felonies, and so I definitely was a candidate for that. Unfortunately for me, the things I was accused of, I didn't do, but there was a legal fight for about a year that I had to go through. My life basically was in a balance. And then I show you like how when I do my motivational speeches and stuff to the youth and talk to adults, I show people during the speeches how I was able to pivot and turn those things into a positive. Right, those was experiences in my life and how I use those experiences to pivot and turn it into a positive. All right, back to what I was saying. You want to get into that business. It's about $10,000. You can put it on autopilot. The only thing you got to do is be a salesperson, right? Just basically get the parents to agree to line your company, saying nurses in there, certified nurses in there, registered nurses in there, CPA in there, right? Get them to agree to do that. And everybody else you're paying. You don't have to have a medical degree or anything. Anything medical that you need, you're hiring an RN to do that work. Anything financial you need, your accountant is doing that work. Your thing is just to get clients. And if you're making enough money, then you can hire a salesperson to do that for you also. So you can be in the Bahamas making money, multiple lines of income, making money while you sleep. If you don't have good credit, guess what you can do? You can come right here to how to get multiple lines of income. All right. Come right there. You can buy this course for $65 and you can fix your credit. I give you all of the templates of how you can fix your credit, cut and paste, and you can get things off of your credit and you can start building your credit. And then you can get to the point to where you can go to a bank, or you can apply for a credit card, or you can partner with someone. Here's another thing, leveraging credit. I'm going to fix my credit. I'm going to fix my wife's credit. Once my credit gets fixed, and once I get like certain secure credit cards or certain credit cards that might have like, an annual fee or whatever, I got 10 credit cards with $300 on each credit card. Now, of course, I'm not going to max out all $300 worth of credit cards, but when I go to put gas in my car, I'm not using my debit card. I'm using that credit card. 2 days later, when they got a balance on that credit card, I'm paying it. I was already about to spend that money out of my debit account or cash, but I'm going to take that money and I'm going to put it on that card, because when I pay it off, it's going to show payment, which is going to bring up my credit score. It's going to intrigue more credit card companies to lend to me. It's $10,000. I don't, the bank want to give me a line of credit for $5,000. The process that I use to fix my credit, I'm gonna fix my wife's credit, my cousin credit, my business partner credit, whoever I'm looking to do it. So I'm gonna get their credit, and this happens faster than what you think. This don't take years. Take a couple of months, right? Okay, and get their credit to where the bank will lend them, or get them a line of credit for $5,000. Give me a line of credit for $5,000. Boom, when it's $10,000 somebody else's money, I can start that program. Now, what did I do? The only thing I did was, if you buy the course for me, I invested the $65 and disregard the how to sell internet video, disregard the how to buy houses without going to the bank, using the subject to, disregard to how to acquire a skill, get Google certified, and bring it to different platforms and charge people. Disregard that. Just on the credit alone, if you can do the credit alone, right? You can go ahead and you can use the bank money to start a business like that. That's basically on autopilot. We out here in the streets pole mouthing because we don't know how the system works. If you follow me on TikTok, taking a bath on TikTok, I've been doing, and Instagram too. I've been doing something called movers and shakers, basically free game, to where I do like a minute or 50 seconds of free game. And one of the things was I talk about the trailer park. You can buy a trailer from someone for $5,000. Okay. If it needs to be fixed, put $1,200 in it. Don't buy a trailer that need more than that. You can take that same trailer that you put about $5,600, $6,500 into, turn around and sell that trailer for $10,000, $6,500. Everybody around here got that stimulus and they got the income tax at the same time. Shame on you if you didn't have a product to offer them. I'm gonna say this again. Everybody around here that got that stimulus and got that income tax at the same time, shame on you if you didn't have a product to offer them. And the reason why we don't have products is because we think we're not educated enough, right? But I don't have an education. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the money, or my credit is bad. And all of those things are valid. So I believe in this. What I don't know, who I need, what I need. I answer those questions for myself, because even though I consider myself to be a very bright individual based on some of the rooms that I've been able to get in over my life and some of the tables I've been able to sit at over my life, at the end of the day, I'm a college dropout. At the end of the day, when I'm talking to those lawyers and those professors and those scientists, and when I'm talking to those politicians, at the end of the day, educational wise, they went farther than me. However, to self-assess, a lot of them never been through that process, because it's not about what you know, and it's not even about who you know. It's if you're able to get a good team, motivated team around you. So bro, so what about the hotspots? So the hotspots, so bro, is that they're coming back. They're just coming back in a different form. My connect said that that they're I'm not gonna say able. They're negotiating another contract with AT&T, and basically what AT&T is going to do to kind of like have more control over the situation is they're going to basically require us to buy a hotspot from them, and it's going to be different tiers. I believe it's going to be like 200 gigs, 400 gigs, 700 gigs, and potentially unlimited. Now, the down part about that is that you're going to have to order the hotspot. You're going to either have to pay extra for overnight and ship. And then once you get the hotspot, you're going to have to coordinate with me to activate it. And I had to coordinate with them to activate it. So it's not as easy as it was last time, to where you just shoot me an email and say, hey, look, this is my number, my EIME number for my device, and here's my SIM number for my device, and I plug that into the system. It's not as easy as last time, but the great thing is that it's coming back. And I told you guys that they do that all the time. They put out programs, and whenever people start abusing it, they go ahead and they switch it up or whatever. Again, have a backup to the backup. But if you are paying like my sister $200-300 a month for internet, like she was paying before she got with the man, you'd be more than welcome to go ahead and pay that $180 or $190 or whatever it's going to be at the end of the day, or $80 or whatever, or $75 or whatever a month. Especially with the AT&T towers, it's been my experience. Like, again, Sprint and Verizon, I'm already doing that method. I have a video that I sell. Again, that video is also in the $65 course. I threw that in there for free. That video alone runs $100. I'm still doing that method. I'm still selling that to people. I'm still boom. Here's your hotspot. So I'm still selling hotspots. It's not an AT&T network, but I'm still selling hotspots. Right? Why? Bag up to bag up. That's what we learn, right? So multiple lines of income, right? That's what we learn, right? Just because you got a good thing going on, man, notice good things rarely always last. So if you're looking for something to last, precious metals, you want to invest in the stock market, you want a sure thing, bonds and gold, silver, precious metals like that, then that's your safe bet. But if you want to make money off of your money, then you need to get out here in these streets and you need to put in the work. I mean, there's no substitute to work. You can buy that video all you want. If you don't execute the things that I'm telling you and I'm teaching you in the video, if you don't execute it, you're just going to be a person that have been educated on many topics, but you're still going to be broke. I tell people like this: execution is important. Go ahead and get your mistakes out the way. And a system is important. Me, I'm the type of person, and I got to get better. I'm the type of person that I execute. I make all my mistakes, and then I go ahead and I try to find a system. All right. If you put a system in place first, like for example, I said you want to get to the $10,000 where you can use that company and use that model that company used to make 2.5 million or 1.5 million. All right, a year. If you want to get to that point, but you need a 10,000. You can do that just by leveraging your credit. You can get your credit up to par just by sending off letters, using the templates that's in the video, cut and paste your information right there, and then using the strategies that has been proved, that's proved in my life and some of the life of my students to work. Go ahead and do that. Then you're good. Now, do it requires more research? In some cases, yes. But there's things out there, you guys, you can do to make money. When the new hotspots, when the new hotspots is finally figured out, which I'm expecting to be early next week or at least mid-month, we should have everything ironed out. Like the hotspots are here. It's here. The thing is just setting it up to where, in my case, you go to my website that I showed earlier and you can order. I got that's a system that I had to put in place, Miss Octavia, because at first, Miss Octavia, I was out here in the streets, the people just cash apping me, emailing me, right? So now I put a system together to where I can just go log in, I can check how many orders I have, then I know, boom, how many I got to mail out. And whenever I pull up that order sheet for the day, that shipping and all that is included, I just go drop it off, put the label on there, we're good to go. Besides then, back in the days, people cash apping me, people PayPaling me, you know, it's a bit of a hassle, but I executed. But now I put the system in place. Again, I'm big on execution, guys. Don't just get the information and sit on it and try to get everything perfect. It would never be perfect. I'm telling you, when I listen to millionaires and billionaires, and I'm reading their books and stuff like that, and I'm following their journeys, I'm listening to the podcast, or I'm talking to successful individuals in person, the number one thing that I get from them is execution. Is you can't be worried about what you don't know. You just find someone to plug that hole. Most doctors are not good with businesses. That's why they have people to run their office. When you call your doctor office, does your doctor answer the phone? No. No. Why? Because the only thing that doctor, he or she want to do is they just want to share their knowledge about medicine. If you don't have a skill set, if you're just a salesperson, only thing you do is just sell your company. It's the only thing you got to do, just sell your company, put other people in place to run it. That's it. It's as easy as that. It's as easy as when you get off of this live, what I want to do by the end of the next week, how much extra money I want to make, all right, how I'm going to do it. If I don't have any skills at all, how I'm going to do that? Simple, man. Well, checking the bathroom, got a video with file link. Superdale or Darrell or Hustler, LJ got a good file link. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put myself out here on Facebook. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself out here on Instagram. Hey, I program your Fire Stick, $35. That right there can be a little niche for you. You know, that can be a little niche for you. It's so many things out here you can do. Look, y'all gonna laugh at me. Get you a lawnmower and the gas can and be the $5 person in the neighborhood. Man, grown man cutting grass for $5. Man, look, I say $5. It can be $10. I don't know what they charge to cut grass nowadays, you know. But look, again, break out the calculator. Now, if you're doing $5, man, I'm not telling you go cut no acre. I'm talking about do something that's gonna take you. Let's say it's gonna take you about 20, 30 minutes. You know, depending on where you live. You got, if you're gonna do it for $5, $10, you got to be able to knock a yard out within 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 15 to 30 minutes. So let's say I got somebody, elderly person that don't have a big yard. I know I can take my lawnmower and knock it out. Now, if I'm doing it for $5 or whatever, I'm not raking, I'm not blowing, I'm not weed eating. I'm running through it. You know, I'm running through it. Look like my video went out, guys. Give me a second. Oh, I'm coming back up. I'm running through it. So we just gonna go ahead and we're gonna work through this video issue. I'm running through it, guys. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead, take out my calculator. If I can do that's 60 minutes in an hour. If I can do 2 yards, right? At let's say $10, that's $20. Say 20 times 4. I spend 4 hours doing that. Hey, that's 30 doggone minutes, man. I mean, that's for what, 4 hours. I meant to say that's $80 I just made for 4 hours. Some people work 8 hours and don't get that. Let me go ahead and see if I can fix my image problem right quick. Righty, come on, OBS. Look like it don't want to get right. Give me a second. Oh, and we're back like that. Whoo, boy, live is hard work. But yeah, so back to the grass cutting thing. If you guys was able to hear me, basically you can do that grass, man, for like $80 within 4 hours. Some people work all day, don't make $80. And you basically just gotta put $5-10 of gas in Lamo to cut that many yards. It's amazing. You can absolutely have no real skill set and make that money, people. You can do it. It just take sitting down, having conversations like this to make money. Man, imagine that get around the neighborhood, man. Oh man, this dude cut your yard for $10. Yeah, he might not weed eat. He might not. He or she might not. They might not rake it up and blow it off, but they're not that grass down for you. And if you're an elderly person and your kids don't come visit regular like they should, man, those little $10 right there, man, I throw that to you right now. Again, I'm not cutting no jungle. I'm not cutting no acre. But something I can knock out in 10, 15 minutes. Oh, yeah, man. $10, $5. At the end of the day, 4 hours worth of work. I done made $80. And you done been on this job all day. And at the end of the day, you probably made $60. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you working at a fast food joint or something like that. Depending on where you working. So you've been getting cussed at. You've been getting yelled at or whatever. You working minimum wage. You probably made out of 8 hours. You probably made close to what I made. Less than what I made, maybe a little bit more than what I made. Only thing I did was got up early that morning, right before that sun got out, and before 12 o'clock, I'm done. My day over with. I got the rest of the day to myself. So man, it's easier than what you think. Let's do $80 times. And we do that every day, 5 days a week. Well, you're probably gonna do it 6 days a week because you got to do the Saturday, right? $80 times 6, that's 480. That's times that at 4. That's $1,900 a month. That's $1,900 a month. Who wouldn't do that? If you put if you take that 1,900 and you multiply that by 2, that's $3,840 a month. What you multiplying it by 2 at? Well, instead of working 4 hours, I'm gonna do 8 hours that day. So I of course I got to double my yards, right? So I can literally make close to $4,000 a month just by cutting grass for like $10. It can be done, guys. So I'm sorry about the buffering that we had earlier. Sorry about the camera going off. I'm sorry about my rants, but we're coming up on the hour mark. I hope I was able to update you guys again before I leave. See, I'm out of focus. Next Friday, we're doing a live giveaway of the RECITE service. He's going to give away 3 months to someone. So go to my page, find the review of the RECITE service. He's going to give away 3 months to anyone that like, comment, and subscribe on that video. We're going to use TubeBuddy, all right, to pick a winner. Next week, I'm also going to do a video showing you guys how I brought a vehicle during the pandemic. It's the Lammy Ram 2021. Going to give you a review of it. Going to show you the sticker price. Going to show you the package that I got. Give you guys some tips if you're looking to buy a vehicle. I mean, basically the vehicle, I never test drove or anything. They deliver it right to my home. And also the hotspots are coming back. So I'm going to give you an update on the hotspots. What you have to do. I'm going to soon as it's finalized, I'm going to do a video, probably a live, showing you my website. If you're a reseller, you want in, those details are going to have to be worked out, but we're working through it as fast as we could. So notice good things are coming to the channel, right? Good things are coming to the channel. Just be patient with the hotspot thing. If you need a hotspot, I'm not going to ask you to email me. Cause what happened is when people email, I probably, I have different email accounts for different things. What happened is when someone email me, when they don't get a response back, then a lot of people get upset and they think that, I don't want to reply back to them. That's not the case. The case is a lot of times whenever this happens, I get overwhelmed. Not just for my subscribers, but you got to realize different people, just a random person searching for hotspot, gonna find this video on YouTube and they're going to email me, and you multiply that times 10, right? I get overwhelmed and I don't even have a product. So what we're going to do is once everything is in place, remember, I like to execute first, put systems in place later. Since I got somewhat of a system in place, whenever everything is finalized, I'm going to just drop the website. You're going to do a live or a video. Because you go to the website, put in your order. I'm telling you now, I'm probably going to be limited to the amount of hotspots that I have on hand. I'm probably going to be limited. So, like, let's say the first 10 or the first 40 or the first 50, they're going to get theirs. And then it might be like a week or two waiting for the other hotspots. And the reason why I'm going to do that is it's just a business decision. I don't want a whole bunch of inventory just sitting around. I'm gonna say it again. It's a business decision. I don't want a whole bunch of inventory just sitting around, because when I make that upfront investment, when people start asking for hotspots, all right, I want to test the market. I want to see how many people out there need a hotspot. So I'm not going to invest $15,000 in hotspots, right? And which they're going to sell. They're going to sell, but I don't want it to be like over time. I want to see the market. So when I drop it and I sell out the first 10 or the first 50, all right, then I'm gonna say, all right, boom, I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna put up the bread, I'm gonna make the investment, boom. Cause remember, I gotta buy first. It's not one of those things to where back in the days when I was selling it, is that once I got your money, I went ahead and I pay AT&T, and then I activate you. It's reversed this time. I gotta pay up front this time, okay, and then you get activated. So a lot of times people, they'll be like, oh man, I want the hotspot, I'm gonna buy the hotspot, this and that and that. They filibuster, you know, hey, they never come back and get it. Now you stuck with that inventory. So I'm gonna be smart about it, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna test the waters and until it builds back up to where it was. And that's just a smart business decision, guys. Hey, down to D Nice. What's up, Tommy C? Just wrapping up, guys. So again, I want you guys to go ahead, check out this promo video for the video course. I'm gonna come back and tell you guys goodbye. Oh, thank you, Donald. I was telling you guys to go ahead and check out that link. I want to say personally, that first module for me, it's everything. The credit module, that was the one that kind of changed my life. But again, you get in the extra video of the hotspots that's stored in there, and of course, right when I'm about to end, my camera's going out on me again. But hey, that's the beauty of live. So go ahead, check that link out, guys. I guess the StreamYard guards is telling me it's time to get off. Invest in yourself. That's the things we have coming up on the channel. Until next time, it's your boy Taking a Bathroom. Peace. Don't forget to subscribe. Also, email me at takingthebathroom@gmail.com if you guys have any more questions.